Nyande nyawore manden ko obligatoire ko matum français halta ma anglais ka ko hala ma kan tigi wolata c'est obligatoire ka de seedeji din ko matum hebo haray.
So the question is, on the very day of my hearing, must I be speaking in French or English, or can I talk in other language? That's number one. And number two, must I have evidence to support my case?
You can always speak in your best language. So when you go to your first hearing with the judge will ask you, what is your best language? Is it French? Is it something else? And you should tell the judge whatever it is, whatever. It's the court's responsibility to provide an interpreter so that you can speak in the language you're most comfortable in. Must you have evidence? Technically, somebody can be granted asylum just based on their own testimony, based on what they say. It is very hard to win asylum like that, which is why I want you to know about all the different kinds of evidence you can have. A lot of people don't have medical reports or police records or some sort of official document, but they can get a statement from a friend or a family member that helps corroborate what they're saying. So it definitely helps you to have evidence, but you can it's possible, theoretically possible, but very hard to win asylum just based on your own testimony.
Oni ko adi kon taw question aranon wo sa yes da manditi sa ye no nyaawore mara ne yidugol juge be landu to mako hala hondu yewtata ko hala hondu wonda comfortable yewtugol mum si tayi ko hala maka muyno da kan fala da yewtugol ko ya andi be inna min ko ka hala do mi falate yewtugol ittande ma hande han ko gaynete ten don wo ko responsibility kambe tribunal on yobe adu nantinowo nano mo famondi ta hala ka fala da kon wadi kon tawno wodi mundum bi bange seedeji din wo hi si tawi hara mara seedeji ida aray innaka ko be ba seedeji oni wo ko woni tun haray hino metifi yo godo ganyo fatare asil mungon haro mara seede hay fus ontini o inna non wonde ma haray gasata wo kono non haray ko metifi yo goddo gasir non wo be gono ganyo e fe be yata kon tumbe yewta kambe on ko be wolata ko mara kambe anditari kambe ko be yewta kon e yakitoro non be alla wada be ganyo ontini wo kono non ko buri mojjugol kon haray ko wonti eto fandi seede o ko fandi on tiginaba wo mo faami non kayenkeri namo kalawata e bugol seedeji gono ton so ndari wono par exemple police seede ko yaade bangi laamu ngon on andi rapport police rapport police ni par exemple ne dun awata e bude dun sit boneji go hebi ma fe laamu ngon ma hara ko kaydi jara ko officiellement hara ko report yi officiellement rapport ji ko holdi bangi ko yebu ma kon wo mo andi namo kalawata e bugol dum don wo kono hara témoignage ko yimbe ben andube fi ma on e bone ko wada yebu ma kon ino moƴƴi ko fandi o ko fandi ya yebu dum don parce que sembinay ka ma on wallitoma loratama
wano par exemple katika tengdumaji don en prévji don de wano par exemple si tay hara fewndo yaltuda ton hara be délivrer par exemple avis de recherche contre ma personne ma est ce que hara si a hebi on don preuve da way mo présentude.
So say for example after having left or after having free my country the government puts out a notice to find me, like they're looking for me, they're searching for me. If there is such thing, is that something I can also bring and add to my evidence?
If you can get that is a very important piece of it. Sometimes you can't get it. We know that happens in countries where there are dictatorships, and I have a lot of clients from Nicaragua where the same thing happens. After people leave, they put out an arrest warrant. Sometimes they can get it and sometimes they can't. So if you can, that's great, but people shouldn't put themselves in danger to try to get it, right? So yes, and it depends on the situation.
Oni sitawi arabe wadi on avis de recherche don fima bauma arako gonga jara na moina do ni tun woyi araida hani e bugol no walli tutuma fota non wo wono client be mabbe buyi ko be gollanta be mo gollirta be gono leydi be naton Nicaragua ara ko don be yuri woni leydi don leyde go tawtara ko dictature ji woni e mana ɓe yiɗi waɗugol sifa ɗum han waɗa avis de recherche fi contre yimɓe ɓen so client ɓe maɓɓe bus ɓe o gollata e mum haray ɓe mari sifa ɗum ɗon so tawi on tino mari sifa ɗum ɗon haray nafay wallitoto moƴƴa no wo ko woni tun nayo on tigi waɗi hoore mum e tana fi hendagol sifa ɗin piiji ɗon so tawi ara lorroto fi hendagol ɗum ɗon wowata ukkore ma ɗum ɗon haray jara on tini fi yo bone yeɓe ma e bone yeɓu musidɗo ma wonɗo ma wallitade fi no heɓira ɗum ɗon.
Okay, I have a two-part question. One is regarding how much does the government prosecutor know about the specific country, right? For instance, right, this gentleman is talking about Mandadare. Yeah, I don't know how to. Yeah. So how much does the government lawyer knows about the specific country, right? The country condition, right? Whether this is actually what is going on.
So aray o musidɗo men ɗo ɓe landi alfano landi ɗo question woni wo si tawi ara gouvernement on e mana ñamakalajo laamu ngon wo ko ɓeru honno ɓe andiri leydi ko iwruɗa ɗon condition leydi ko iwruɗa ɗon ko honno ɓe famiri so tawi ara ɓe faami moƴƴa fi mum on tini wo fi on ɗum si tawi ara on tigui inni no waɗana mandat dare ni ara noon kamɓe si ɓe wawa e andugol so tawi ko gongajo ma siko fenade je mana ko ɗum banggue question o woni.
I can guarantee you that they know very little. They know very little about your case, and they know very little about what's happening in the country you come from. The government attorneys, the prosecutors, will look at your evidence. Everything you submit, they will look at on the very same day as your hearing. Maybe, if you're lucky, the day before. But as the trial is happening, they will be looking at your evidence. They might know something about your country because maybe they've heard about, heard other cases, or they read something in the news, but they will not be experts in any way, and they will literally be studying your case on the very same day of your hearing.
Oyno wo imo wawi en ɓanginande wondema ɓe ñamakalaɓe laamu ngun yogaɓe maɓɓe mara faamu lugguɗo e bange leydi ko iwruɗa ɗon ɗum ɗon fira wonde mara golloɓe maɓɓe ɓen kañum anda ɗum kayen kadi wokono kamɓe on haara yogaɓe maɓɓe anda mara bange faamu ko luggi on tini wono gasa woɓɓe maɓɓe ko ñande ñawore ma nden tigui tigiri ɓe dartata ɗin seedeji ma ko adduɗa on tini wono gasa woɓɓe ɓen weeta e ñawore ma nden on andi saɓande ma noon piiji buy gogo hara ɓe ɓa saɓande ma mara tan ɓe rondi kesji bus so hara koko battiɗon wo ɓe daara ɗum noon ɓe faama ɓeɗe koɓe famata kon onni wo wara no woliranno en noon ko fuɗɗorde ko enen woni expert ɓe ko enen andi ko yeeɓi en kon e ko iwruɗen ɗon haray ko golle men andingol ɓe ɗum ɗon janna ɓe ɗum ɗon on tini onni noon haray fira noon wondema ɓe andata si ɓe faala andugol on tini haray ɓe andi ɓeɗe ko ɓe andi kon kono noon kayen kadi innaka haray ɓe andi piiji ɗin fof.